Hey, what's happening, Barnaby here? Another Vet Ionics moment where your pet is our pet, and we've been getting a lot of chatter via email, Dr. Shar, about, well, the products, and people have questions about how they affect their pets specifically. So, you want to go after this?
Sure.
Here we go. What does Arthro Ionics do that arthritis medications can't do for my dog?
Well, Arthro Ionics is homeopathic, and so it works very quickly to offer some pain relief. And it also stimulates the body to heal. And that is way better than a traditional medication that has side effects and can actually slow down the course of healing or do nothing at all. You know, in terms of stimulate healing, it only, blocks the pain receptors.
Okay, so that's for dogs. Let's flip it over because we have another person who is a cat owner with the very same question. What about it for cats?
Well, and so it's very important for cats because I get questions all the time that people ask, could I give aspirin or Tylenol? And if they do that for their cat, they could very well kill it because the cat has different detoxification pathways than the dog, and so those drugs would be extremely harmful.
Okay, well, let's flip it over to a larger beast because apparently there's a horse owner out there that would love to know, what does Arthro Ionics do that arthritis medications can't do for my horse?
Well, so with horses, it's very advantageous because a lot of times, bute is used for a horse to alleviate pain. However, whenever you're using nonsteroidal anti-inflammatories, you can cause ulceration of the gastric mucosa and bleeding, and so it affects the horse. They can only take these types of drugs for so long. So if you can ameliorate pain safely, then that's the thing to do.
Another installment of Ask Dr. Shar, because she is a holistic veterinarian and knows a lot about the creatures you love. Let's talk about pets and arthritis. Is it necessarily because they're just getting old that they can kind of stiffen the joints just like humans?
No. Arthritis is developing even in the young animals now. And so there's a genetic component to that. And so some of the larger breeds will tend to have misshapen hip sockets. And so, if a joint is not really stable and it moves back and forth, they'll develop arthritis, they'll develop pain and stiffness.
So it's specific to breeds, or is it just crossing all breeds at this point?
At this point, more and more breeds are affected. Even some of the small breeds are showing signs of arthritis.
Wow.
And
what do you think the reason for that is?
Well, I think that it's helpful that they get extra supplementation when they're growing so that they can form better joints.
Oh, okay. So you should have puppy-specific foods, but also other things that might be, well, as you say, supplemental, so actual things they can take above and beyond the food that they eat.
Right.
Yeah, such as?
Well, a lot of times, vitamin C and glucosamine is particularly helpful for the large breed dogs that are growing very quickly. And, it's sometimes there's many choices of foods out there. And there's not like one perfect food because every breed and every individual has their own nutritional requirements. And so we need to be able to offer a variety of elements to help that form a good joint.
That's giving them the best shot at a good life, but as they age, necessarily just like humans, we start to get a little bit stiff. So what can we do about it then?
Well, there's a product called Arthro Ionics, which is a blend of homeopathic ingredients that addresses the majority of causes of kind of like joint discomfort. And so those homeopathic ingredients do a lot for reducing inflammation and to help that joint to, let's say, replenish itself. There's a couple of factors in a joint. You need to have good stability so it doesn't rub, but you also need to have a good synovial surface on it that can make that hyaluronic acid, the fluid, to keep that joint friction-free.